USS Harry S Truman, CVN-75, crossed into the eastern Atlantic Ocean, entering the U.S. Sixth Fleet Area of Responsibility. It's believed that it will replace USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN-72, which was operating in the waters. Rear Admiral Andrew Loiselle, the commander of the Truman Carrier Strike Group, said in a statement, "We are ready to continue our steadfast commitment to our allies and partners in the U.S. Sixth Fleet. These vital sea lanes must remain open for global commerce and prosperity, and nothing in the world is able to foster regional security like a carrier strike group." Viewers may note that Truman was undergoing repairs in its electrical distribution system, and Abraham Lincoln's deployment to the Middle East was extended. In this video, Defense Updates reports on why Iran shouldn't try to mess with USS Harry S Truman. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play military vehicle combat game War Thunder. We talk a lot about military vehicles on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? In War Thunder, you can choose from more than 1,200 playable vehicles from the 1930s to the 1990s and go to battle on more than 80 theaters of war. You can fly aircraft, helicopters, drive tanks, and command ships of all types and sizes, which have been carefully recreated from their real-world counterparts. It's available as a free download on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. So grab your friends and give it a try. All viewers of Defense Updates that register using the link in the description below will also get a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship and 3 days of premium account time as a bonus. USS Harry S Truman is a Nimitz-class supercarrier. Nimitz-class aircraft carriers were designed to be improvements on previous U.S. aircraft carriers, in particular the Enterprise and Forrestal-class vessels. All 10 Nimitz-class aircraft carriers were constructed between 1968 and 2006 at Newport News Shipbuilding Company, Virginia, in the largest dry dock in the Western Hemisphere. USS Harry S Truman is the 8th ship of her class and was commissioned on the 25th of July, 1998. She's named after the 33rd President of the United States, Harry S Truman. USS Harry S Truman is one of the largest vessels constructed. It has a displacement of 100,000 tons and an overall length of 332.8 meters, or 1,092 feet. To give viewers a perspective, it's about 3 football fields long. It's powered by 2 A4W nuclear reactors kept in separate compartments. These power 4 propeller shafts and can produce a maximum speed of over 30 knots or 56 kilometers per hour. As a result of the use of nuclear power, the ship is capable of operating continuously for over 20 years without refueling and is predicted to have a service life of over 50 years. Practically, it has unlimited range and endurance. USS Harry S Truman, being a Nimitz-class carrier, possesses a multitude of different radars, including electronically scanned array 3D radars. It's equipped with 16 to 24 RIM-7 Sea Sparrow or NATO Sea Sparrow missiles. RIM-7 Sea Sparrow is a U.S. shipborne, short-range anti-aircraft and anti-missile weapon system, primarily intended for defense against anti-ship missiles. Its range is 19 kilometers or 12 miles. Close-in weapon (CIWS) duties are performed by Phalanx and RIM-116 rolling airframe missile. Phalanx CIWS has a 4,500 per minute rate of fire. RIM-116 rolling airframe missiles have speed in excess of Mach 2. USS Harry S Truman can carry a fight group of more than 60 aircraft, including F-18 jet fighters. These are twin-engine, supersonic, all-weather, carrier-capable, 4th-generation multi-role fighter aircraft. They have a payload of 7,700 kilograms, that's 17,000 pounds, and can carry ground attack weapons as well as air-to-air missiles. The versatility of the aircraft can be gauged from the fact that on the first day of Operation Desert Storm, 2 F-18, each carrying 4 2,000-pound bombs, shot down 2 Iraqi MiGs. and then proceeded to deliver their bombs on target. The flotilla of aircraft has enough firepower to mount a credible offensive against any Iranian misadventure. USS Harry S Truman doesn't operate alone, but is deployed with the Carrier Strike Group, or CSG. Truman's delayed departure made the U.S. Navy deploy the carrier escorts from the Truman CSG without an air wing or carrier to escort, forming a Surface Action Group, or SAG. Destroyer Squadron 28 with Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers USS Lassen DDG-82, USS Farragut DDG-99, and USS Forrest Sherman DDG-98 worked with Truman and its air wing in summer. In September, these ships were deployed as an SAG and are supporting the Abraham Lincoln CSG, whose own escorts were relieved. Lieutenant Adriana Ginaldi, a Navy spokesperson, told USNI News, Arleigh Burke-class destroyers USS Bainbridge DDG-96 and USS McFall DDG-74 are accompanying Truman as it cruises east. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers are equipped with a diverse array of weapons for anti-aircraft warfare, anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, as well as have the ability to intercept ballistic missiles through Aegis Ballistic Missile Defense System. It's designed to be a multi-weapons platform and is capable of dealing with various kinds of threats. Each has in total 96 Mark 41 Vertical Launch System (VLS), divided into two blocks of 32 and 64 cells. These can be configured with the combination of the following weapons based on the mission. 1. RIM 66 M5 Standard 2M 2MR Block 3B for air defense and anti-ship roll, with a range of 103 miles or 167 kilometers and a speed of Mach 3.5. 2. RIM 156A SM2ER Block 4 for anti-aircraft and anti-ship roll, with a range of 115 miles or 185 kilometers and a speed of Mach 3.5. 3. RIM 161 SM3 for ballistic missile defense, with a range of 435 miles or 700 kilometers and a speed of Mach 10. It can also be used as an anti-satellite weapon. 4. RIM 162A ESSM for anti-missile roll, with a range of 31 miles or 50 kilometers and a speed of Mach 4. It can be quad-packed into a single Mark 41 cell. 5. RIM 174A Standard ERAM or SM6 for anti-air warfare, with a range of 150 miles or 240 kilometers and speed of Mach 3.5. It can also be used as a high-speed anti-ship missile. 6. BGM-109 Tomahawk for land attack. It has a long range of up to 1,550 miles or 2,500 kilometers with subsonic speed. 7. RUM-139A VL ASROC anti-submarine missile, with a range of 13 miles or 22 kilometers. It also has two Mark 141 Harpoon missile launcher for anti-ship roll. It has a range of 70 to 150 miles, depending on the variant. The ships are equipped with two Mark 46 triple torpedo tubes. Mark 46 torpedoes are a potent weapon and can potentially cripple any ship with one strike. Two MH-60R Seahawk LAMPS 3 helicopters are also present for anti-submarine warfare. Other than that, it's equipped with a long-range naval gun for close-range offense. It also has Phalanx close-in weapon system for last-ditch missile defense. The strike group could have a Virginia-class attack submarine, but it's not clear if for this mission any have been deployed. The Virginia-class submarine can defeat enemy submarines, clear sea mines, as well as score hits on land installations. CNN reported, citing U.S. defense and administration officials, that intelligence gathered throughout November indicates a potential Iranian threat aimed at American forces in the region. According to CNN, Iran has been moving troops and weapons throughout the region that could be used for a potential attack. To deter Iranian aggression in the region, the Wall Street Journal reported Wednesday that President Donald Trump is considering deploying nearly 14,000 more troops to the Middle East, which could include dozens more ships and equipment. In this situation, USS Harry S Truman will play a pivotal role, and capabilities of its air wing will make sure that the U.S. has an edge in case a conflict ensues. Iran's air force is outdated and stands no chance against Truman's air assets. The warships of the CSG could be used to enforce a naval blockade if required. It remains to be seen how Iran tries to counter this.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.